Hi everyone, I'm Tanaz from Forever Conscious, and this is your weekly energy forecast for the week of November 10th. Since the Scorpio new moon back at the end of October, we have been going through some pretty intense energies. There's been a lot of sort of harsher, tenser, more high vibrational energies going through the cosmos these last couple of weeks, all encouraging us to rebirth. We're in Scorpio season, and this year in particular, we're really being encouraged to use that energy to rebirth ourselves, to rise again like the phoenix. And as we move into the later part of Scorpio season and into this week, that is what we are going to be feeling, because all of that intensity, sometimes we need a little intensity to drive the vehicle of change, to transform, to push ourselves. And now this week, we're going to be able to see the rewards of our hard work. We are going to feel in bloom. We are going to feel like everything we've been working towards starts to come, things start moving in a more favorable direction. And that is because we have an amazing power week lined up. So it begins on 11/11. This day is always potent because it holds this numerology code of 1111, which is the number of angels. It's synonymous with spiritual awakenings, higher consciousness, and all of that is sort of energy is locked into that day. On this day in particular, it's a wonderful time for heart opening and heart activation. We also have the transit of Mercury across the sun. So if you don't want to look directly at the sun, but if you have solar eclipse glasses or you watch a live stream, we'll be able to see Mercury as a little black orb moving across the face of the sun on this day. This is very rare. It won't be repeated for a few more decades. What does it mean? It's basically like the rebirth of Mercury, and it's happening on this super potent 11/11 day. So we are being encouraged to rebirth as well. Mercury is the planet that rules over communication. And so we, all through 2019, actually, we've been working through this idea of becoming a better communicator, learning how to express ourselves, learning how to connect and communicate with others, with ourselves, with the universe, inside us and around us. And all of that is getting a nice upgrade. We're moving to that next level on this day thanks to this Mercury transit. Now, the reason we've been working through this energy all through the year is because 2019, if you remember, is a number 3 year, and in numerology, number 3 is all about that self-expression, that ability to communicate. So it's been a theme all through the year, and now we are ready to level up. So it's a big day. And then the next day on the 12th, we have the Taurus full moon, which is like honestly one of the nicest full moons we have had in a long time. It's got beautiful energy around it. If I could give you a key word for this full moon, it would be closure. This full moon is really going to help us to bring closure to things that have been weighing us down, to things that have maybe felt a little bit heavy or like a burden or something nagging in the background of our lives. This is a wonderful full moon for closure. Now, you may notice that closure organically arises, or an opportunity arises organically for closure, or you may have to take an action in order to get this energy to flow. But know, if there's something you want closure on, this is a wonderful full moon to give that to yourself, to work on giving that to yourself. Along with closure, this full moon is also that beautiful harvest point, that full bloom point where we can really, take in and receive the rewards of our hard work. That energy, that abundant energy is very heightened around this full moon. In order to tap into the abundance around this full moon, gratitude, really think about and celebrate yourself for the journey you have traveled this year. Celebrate your victories, celebrate where you are. Even if the year didn't go to plan, or it's been challenging, or you've had some, traumatic experiences happen this year, celebrate yourself for where you are. Know that you have been strong enough to pull through, and watching videos like this, trying to help yourself and do some self-care. So acknowledge yourself for that under this full moon. It's a wonderful time to celebrate you and all of the achievements and things that you've been through this year. And then on the day following, on the 13th, we have Venus going out of bounds, which is basically like Venus is, covering more energy than she normally does in the sky. She's expanding her energy, and so we feel Venus energy more strongly. So it kind of relates back to these themes of abundance, also heart opening. This week is wonderful for heart opening, heart awakening, activating and connecting with your heart's desire, and Venus will be helping with that as well. So it's a big week, but in a really positive, awesome way. We're going to feel expanded. We're going to feel a sense of closure. Opportunities are going to be coming our way, and we're going to feel connected to our heart center. That energy is there for us to use. So if you want, I have a guided meditation that will help you connect to your heart center. But even just placing your hands over your heart center and tuning into yourself, to your heart's desire, to what you want, to what you want to manifest and bring into your life, that is all wonderful for this week as well. So it's a beautiful week. I really hope you enjoy it. I have a ritual, which I'll put a link below. I have one for the 11/11 day, and then I also have one for the full moon. Feel free, if you like, to combine them, to take bits and pieces of each other, mix them up to suit your needs. They're not designed to be followed exactly to the letter. So if you want, you can do a combo of both, or interchange them a little bit, make them fit your needs and what's going on for you in your life. So I hope that was helpful. I hope you all have a wonderful week. Before you go, I just want to remind you, my moon calendar is still available. I recommend ordering it if you want to get it before the holidays, because it is printed when you order. So don't forget about that. And thank you so much to everyone who has already purchased the calendar. Your support means a lot to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful week.